The good old UV4 Finnish sun hitting the sack. Ugh. God damn. Life. Such a fucking beautiful thing. Ooh, health feels so goddamn good. Because with health, you can actually live your life. I was talking with one of my Mado niggas about the surfers in El Salvador. And she was like, you could easily turn them Midos. They already do the Mido shit. Then I was like, they don't need any of this Mido shit. They don't give fuck about science or science of health or knowledge of health because they already are healthy. These guys surfing all day since they're probably kids on the beach, in the ocean, Leonard effect, grounding, tropical sunlight in the 13th north latitude. I gotta tell you, these surfers that I saw in Central America, every single one, full head of hair, amazing skin with tan. Well, not everyone. The whiteys that go there for the surfing experience, they obviously slather themselves with the sunscreens and stuff. They don't look that healthy, but like the guys who actually surf and been surfing all day every day, like when you healthy and you fucking know you healthy because life feels amazing, life feels magical. You don't have to think two shits about science or health or whatever. You don't have to think two shits about no supplements, no protocols, because your black ass already enjoying life to the fullest. So this has always been my mission with health, and it took me all those fucking years that I told you and my concluding videos of the Tropics All Day experiment, like 15 years it took me to finally fucking start living life. Because in this modern world, most of us are getting cooked left and right, not only by the man-made shit, but now with this magnetic decline, you need to know exactly what you are doing as a human being to actually start living the life again. Now we all know some of the people, we all have friends or family members or whoever that go eat McDonald's, smoke and drink all day, and they're still doing stuff. They don't give two shits about your stupid ass science, and they fucking healthy. They look healthy, they feel healthy when you are with them, even when eating all the junk food, smoking all day. Like back in the days, everybody was like that, banging other human beings left and right, just having good old time, dancing around, making every which recipe they want. Like, you get the point. This earth was full with those people back in the days, the good old days, when environment was pure and pristine and way better. But still, some of us know people like that, especially some of us that were born in the 90s. Like this generation Beta and Alpha and Z, they probably don't know people like that anymore. Let's be honest. Maybe if you live in Africa or some shit, you know. But they could do everything and just still be doing bunch of good stuff. Getting stuff done. Just living life without even thinking about anything. Just smile on their face, feeling the wind blow, their full head of hair around, and just smoking a cigar, drinking whiskey or beers with the boys in the weekend, banging your wife or girlfriend whole fucking night after that. And life was fucking probably pretty awesome. So, with my stuff, all of my 20s, all of that, I'm always been first principle thinking in my mind. And I was looking for that life. I was looking for that energy. All this time, going all a bunch of wrong ways, never found the the life force never found the fountain of energy. Just found all these protocols, all these diets, all these supplements, this and that, the next thing. Try this one, maybe this will get you. And then all these people giving these protocols and diets and whatever, they were also just performing. Just this one, that one, try this one. Searching for the answer. And nobody fucking got it. Obviously. Because if somebody got the answer in that, and the answer would be made the hip and cool thing to do in our society, you couldn't sell shit anymore. You couldn't sell any of these bullshit ass products anymore to the lemmings. Or to me, my former retarded self. Or you. So I get it now. It's easy to get it now. But I was always thinking that I'm doing this and that. I'm trying this and that protocol. And maybe there's some glimpses. Yeah, I could do 500 pound deadlift. I could fucking squat this and that. I could do fucking 15 backflips in a row, whatever. But then I would be exhausted the whole fucking other time of the day. My skin would break out. I was going bald. Like, what the fuck is going on? Where is that energy? And I was always thinking like, I'm doing all of these things to be healthy. And I'm not healthy. Like, what's going on? And then I would look at the people that would give all of these protocols and advices. And also when I would think about them, they don't also look too healthy. They also just living this robotic life, which is almost like not life at all. Life without soul and heart and fucking emotions and shit. Just completely on their mind, trying to search for the answer. Where's the fucking dragon at? Where's the dragon? And I was always like thinking like, what's really going on here? Because I didn't have the fundamentals. I didn't got the physics. I didn't have the base science down. And then, obviously, Jack Cruise. I started to be a bunch in the nature. Then I went to the tropics. Costa Rica warming up. And then in Nicaragua. That's when it really hit me like, I'm just living life right now. Just smile on my face. And everything is fucking awesome. Life is fucking awesome. Just living it. Just free flowing, balls out in the sun, and life is fucking good. You don't need any of the extra shit. Like, you don't get even attached to things anymore. Like that's one of the big things with relationships and this and that protocol. You get, your personality becomes that. You get like fully attached to that. And then when it stops serving you, you just still religiously believe. Like, it gave me this one hit for a couple of weeks in my past. I feel complete shit, but it's my whole fucking personality. I'm this health person, or I'm this person in this relationship, or whatever. And that's what kills the fucking flow of life completely. But when you feel this life force and your dopamine is sky high, there's no fear. You're just living in the moment. And that's what it is all about. Like, you can do basically you can do whatever, just like our ancestors did. You can kinda do whatever you want. And if you get enough energy from your environment, and your motors in your body, the mitochondria, are actually spinning those 900 revolutions per minute, because everything in your environment supports it. That fools everything in your body. Like, people think about biology is different than psychology. Like there's so much, like when you go just scroll around in TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, all of these channels like, why is your relationship failing? Why is this happening to you? And then they give all like top 10 physiological reasons, because you cannot just think right. That's why everything goes the wrong way in your life. You just cannot think right. Everything is everything. The mitochondria in your brain ain't working. The ATPase, it ain't spinning 9,000 revolutions per minute. I can tell you that much. Because when it is, and when you experience like I did, and I'm still, even here, still kinda experiencing it, life is super fucking simple. It is super easy. You just do stuff. You actually wanna do stuff. You wanna conquer stuff. Fuck, I cannot say that word. I will conquer that word, the pronunciation of that word someday, because I got the redux to do it. I got the life force to do it. But you know, when you're too much in your head, you're too much in your protocols, you're just always thinking about future. Longevity. Longevity means shit if you ain't living life worth living. Let's be honest. If life ain't fucking fun, if life ain't fucking fulfilling, if you don't get any enjoyment out of life, there's no good shit going on in your life, who gives a fuck about longevity? Like when you're healthy, you just wanna eat bunch of good food with people you love. You wanna have bunch of sex with somebody you love. You wanna build something meaningful, like families, harmonic structures, gardening. You wanna go out hunting animals so you get the best food. You wanna go out fishing. You wanna just fucking dance for no good reason, but it just feels fucking good. You just wanna yell how good you feel. You wanna tell to your friends how much you love and appreciate them. Like that's life. And that's so easy to do. It just comes naturally. And then when some shit happens, you kinda, obviously it can hit you. Depends how big that shit is that happens. It can hit you, but you got all the tools and you got all the life force to deal with it. Most of the people that claim to be healthy in the algorithms, influencers, doctors, PhDs, all the Rockefeller Rothschild agents, anybody selling you products, like when you look at these people, most people are miserable as fuck in 2026, and I can understand why. The environment in most places are complete dog shit, and on top of that, people don't know their ass from their elbow. Like they don't know what to do. And when you living, it doesn't mean that you just wanna drink all day and smoke. But if you wanna do that, you can probably handle that even better. Like every healthy person that's super structured should break those structures sometimes to test their real health. Like what the fuck is really going on? Bring some chaos into their life and see how the body reacts. If you cannot take it that one bit, you know that you're still kind of struggling. I'm gonna be honest, you're still struggling. If you can handle that chaos and that little bit of that stress, and maybe you want to do it in controlled fashion at the beginning, you just want to do. Although, at this point, just maybe throw yourself into the fire and see what happens. Who comes back from the fire? Do you rise like a phoenix from the ashes, or do you get burned? Like that's how I feel with my current life force. Like I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck about this or that in all the best ways possible. And like I was saying, you still do the healthy stuff like I'm doing right now because it feels goddamn fucking good. It's addicting. Thank you, beta endorphins from the sun. Sun and nature makes you addicted. That's the only addiction you need in life. That cures all the other man-made addictions that trap you in a state of absolute nihilistic depression and soullessness. That's what the Matrix breeds. But this feels so full. Like this connection right now, we're making love over here. Life feels so full, enjoyable, just beautiful. And if some shit happens, you deal with it and move on. And it's pretty easy, I'm gonna tell you. It's pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. When you do the health, like the real healthy stuff. Like the word health or healthy is completely corrupted. Because when people think about the word in 2026, most people, they think about all the wrong things. That's why I make every single video basically here, naked outside in the sun, grounded. Because I'm trying to show you, I'm trying to lead by example. That's how I went to fucking tropics. That's how why I make all these intros, just me in the nature, some cool shots, me in the nature naked. That's why I make all these fucking funny ass things I put in the intros, just having fucking fun. Because I'm trying to show, I'm trying to associate what real health is with all of my viewers. If there's new people coming in, they have all this programming what health is supposed to be. Supposed to be strict diets, struggle, running health marathons, going to the gym with your AirPods and tight legging bands. Like it's so confusing. It's pain and suffering, but it's healthy. Counting calories, taking your vitamin D supplements, wearing sunglasses and sunscreen. All these fashionable things that everybody does. But everybody seems to be doing not so okay. So what the hell is going on actually? Everybody's understanding of the word health has been completely MK Ultra. That's what these words can do. That's what these spell links do. That's why language is actually really important. Because how we associate with different words determine many of us actions in real life that determine how our state of being is gonna be. And most healthy people's state of being ain't healthy at all. And it's actually really easy to see. And the more healthy, like for real healthy, your ass becomes, easier it is to see, spot the fake ones. Real recognize real. With internet videos, it's always a bit harder because people can put all kinds of makeup and masks and edits and stuff to hide who they really are. But in real life, when you meet people in real life, then it's when you walk into my heart's magnetic field, radiating 6 meters out of my body. It's probably 7 meters out of Mr. Base Science, let's be honest, with my current state of being. When you walk into that, I start to feel things, I start to notice. I'm noticing real hard because I am observant as a motherfucker. So, just something to think about, especially for the young guys and gals watching, but also all the confused people. Like that's the thing about making YouTube videos. First, the algorithms hate this shit because obviously the elites know what's really going on. Like they know the real shit, even though most of them look really unhealthy and stuff. So they probably don't even really follow the real stuff themselves. But they do know, because otherwise they wouldn't have these massive propaganda campaigns, for example against the sun and all the other like real based scientific research, since basically the Flexner report, which happened in the early 1900s, over 100 years ago right now. So they kind of know what's really going on. They know what's good and what's not. And all the centralized platforms in social media, which YouTube is part of, is controlled by the elites, obviously. So they don't really put the good shit on the algorithms that much. Obviously, if you follow the good shit, they're gonna show the good shit to you. But they don't really let the good shit in the recommended pages of the lemmings. And they push certain kinds of influencers, certain kinds of PhDs, certain kinds of MDs to push their agendas further and corrupt the language and the mind of the masses. And then, when everybody does the same thing, it's hard to be the black sheep, especially if you don't have any life force. You got low dopamine. It's really hard to fucking go outside of the pack, look at the pack and say, you guys all kind of seem retarded to me. Gotta be honest. Like, what's really going on? Nobody is healthy there, but you all do this bullshit that you call health. Like, that's really hard to do if you are not healthy yourself. You have to be struck by some calling. You have to get some kind of download. You have to have been blessed with a little bit of life force and health still. But you know, when you do these videos, like I was saying, the algorithms, they hate it. And then if some people like stumble upon it, it goes so much against all their beliefs, because of the reasons I just told you. And it seems like too much. It cannot be this easy. Just get your bare feet in the ground, get your bare ass under the sun. Better the sun, better you gonna be. Better than nature, better you gonna be. Then just eat the food that grows in your nature, better you gonna be. Get the best water in the world. And we got, guys, if you don't follow Jack Kruse, you should. And if you don't read his blogs, you should, especially the last one, the Decentralized Biophysics 2. It's 80 pages of absolute base knowledge, like absolute base science. He was talking about this primary water, that's when you dig deep enough, our earth is generating water and oil all the time. Like, it's never gonna run out. And the Rockefeller, Rothschild scam is scarcity, because that's their business model, otherwise the business would die off. So, like, there's massive amount of water and oil when you just dig deep enough. But they don't let this knowledge out. But the knowledge is there. Just search primary water. It was this German guy doing all this work, actually in United States and also in Israel. Like, he helped the Israeli guys back in the 1950s, drilling some of these deep wells to get these primary water sources that you just get endless amount of water even in deserts. And it just comes out like the abundance on this earth is crazy. And if first people just should just stop playing all of these Matrix games, burn the Matrix down, start drilling those long big ass wells, start digging the oil and the primary water up, You get basically infinite source of water and oil. You can grow a bunch of fucking food with that and start building all these harmonic structures that the ancient civilizations did. Cathedrals, pyramids, and they all got point. All of these structures, they got a point. They got a big healing point. Because these ancient civilizations, it seemed like they were pretty goddamn decentralized. It seemed like they were actually pretty goddamn healthy people. And these natural catastrophes destroyed their civilizations, which we are entering right now. And nobody's prepared because nobody is doing jack shit. Like that's what healthy people do. They fucking do stuff. They do bunch of cool fucking stuff, trying to figure out better and better ways to do things. Building better and better buildings. Like when we I always make fun of the word progress in modern world. That's another like nasty fucking corrupted word. Progress. Like what we call progress is like these days everybody just searching in their computers what AI says this and that, but they actually not living life out here. Out here, you actually experiment with nature and you think for yourself, you don't need AI for anything. I never use AI to anything. Never will, never gonna. Even if some people say it's gonna be so good for your research and this and that work. That work already bullshit in my mind. And I don't need that fucking research. I already got most of the basics really down when it comes to health and being a fucking real human being on this earth, living life. I already got it fucking down. I don't need the AI to tell me anything about really anything. I want to read books. I want to read text written by other-based people who have other-based knowledge. AI is easily corruptible. But the point is, most modern people just sitting on their computers and they think they're doing the healthy stuff, learning from the AI, what the AI says, and doing all this work and that work, thinking about this is progress, this technological supremacy, controlling nature with technology, with Rockefeller Rothschild educational knowledge. It's progress. When it's actually complete retardation. And that's the truth. And the ancients, they weren't doing that shit. They seemed healthy as fuck and they faced some horrific catastrophical events like massive floods, probably massive volcanic eruptions, magnetic declines when deuterium and tritium start to fall from the sky and make the water and food uneatable and undrinkable. And some people always survived. And they all seem to do kind of the same shit when you look at these ancient civilizations around the world. Some people did it better, like the Mayans. I'm learning a lot about Mayans from Uncle Jack now, which is great because I just went to the Mayan signs in Yucatan. I love that shit. And they seem to be way ahead of the ball. Like they were super smart, and when I was there in their structures and their buildings, just fucking seeing what they did, and then I walk in the modern city and see what that is like. I will tell you this much: it ain't progress. And if those events that fucking got Mayans out of those cities, if Earth is gonna be like that even little bit in these days, most people gonna be goners. They're gonna be goners real soon. Because we don't got any of that base knowledge left. Any of it. And all of these ancient civilizations, they were playing with the natural rules, the decentralized natural rules, using light, water and magnetism to boost their environments with their structures that boost themselves. Because better they can make the environment, better their selves are gonna be, and better they can survive any catastrophic event this earth is gonna throw at us. And we just entering into one big time. That's why human consciousness is all-time low. That's why all of these people trying to do all of these healthy things that we talk about in this video, and none of them are finding the true health. None of them are finding the El Dorado of life force, the golden city, the divine spark in themselves that actually lights up the passion of fucking real life. Because they ain't actually doing the healthy stuff. But it is so hard to break free from the programming. It is so hard for a lemming mind, for the retard mind, the low dopamine mind. It is so hard because I was there myself. There's so many wrong rabbit holes that can suck you in and you start believing in bullshit that just keeps you in the robotical way of life, in the small little dopamine hits here and there, but nothing makes sense. Magic completely gone in life. Cannot hold one good relationship. Incapable of real healthy loving relationships. No connection with yourself, no connection with nature, no connection with other people. Simple shit. So easy to see. But also pretty hard to get across for most of the normies. You can give them all the answers in the world and they ain't gonna feeling you. That's the pickle we are in. That's why I made the video. Gotta let the lemmings die. Save yourself first. If you're not good enough yourself, for yourself, you ain't good enough for anybody. Everything starts with mastering yourself. Mastering your own health. That's really the key. And that comes with mastering your own environment. Are we doing that right now? Best we can here at the Finland. 63rd North latitude. Still can do it 3 months out of the year if you know what you're doing. Like, when I think about how many of the 5.6 million Finnish people are now grounded on a fucking beautiful lake in a forest like this, balls out, enjoying the sun. I might be the only one, guys. I might be the only one. Who knows? But that very well might be the truth. Mr. Best Science, the only one doing the best science. Living the life worth living. Just fully, entirely in the fucking moment. Feeling good as a motherfucker. That's what it is all about, life. And life is gonna get a whole lot rougher if this magnetic decline continues. Let me tell you that much. You're gonna get used to people dropping unconscious left and right, heart attacks left and right, brain problems left and right, infertility left and right, chaos, full on chaos. You gotta let the world burn, gotta let the lemmings die. And you gotta, and if the poles are gonna flip, then it's really, then it's just luck of a straw, basically. Who's gonna survive? If it's gonna be like that, I don't even fucking care. Like, it's on fucking, it's on this. You feeling me? Am I gonna survive or not? And I'm not caring. I'm living on this moment. Trying to build something. But even if all those buildings, all of those plans fail, I don't give a fuck. Because this moment is already good enough for me. That's what life is all about. Have a good one. If you don't resonate with this video yet, you know you got some ways to go. Start searching like a motherfucker. Go do what I did. Tropics Holiday Experiment, life-changing for human beings. Central America, really good place to be right now for a human being. Although right now, even there it's the rainy season, so it's not as good. when I was there. But still pretty goddamn good. So if you not reached this point what I'm trying to convey you in this video yet, you know you got some work to do. But I hope you got the life force to do it. I really hope so. Because when you reach like the level of redux I have reached, it's really, life is fucking awesome then. It's really awesome. I gotta be honest. It's really, really awesome and I love it. And I feel like you can feel it from my videos. Sometimes I get fucking salty as fuck because of the lemmings and just the state of world overall. And then I remember that usually happens in cloudy days and bad environments like tropics all day. Experiments showed me. When the environment is good, you kinda just white pill with that shit. You don't go into the black pill mode. That's one of my big findings. And right now the environment for me is really fucking good. As you can see, it's really nice. So I'm not feeling the pressure for that. But when I made the FINLANDMAXXING video, it was like a little cloudy day. I was feeling a little different. So environment huge. Everything in your environment, remember that. Food, the people, the water, the air, the sun, the fucking plants, the animals, everything. The magnetism, big one. Anyway, long video. Thank you for watching. Mr. Baseline's over and out. If you want to help to fund the research, I highly appreciate it. Links are down below. If you want consults with your boy, I got you covered. And go outside, enjoy life. The best as you can. Life as a human being, it can be still pretty fucking good. And the health is still there to be found if you actually know what you're doing. And if you watch my videos, you should know what you're doing. So I got full trust in you. See you later, alligators. God damn. That's fucking nice. That's real nice.